Go to my game. Right. So I guess also audio is on. Huh, I'm hoping so. There's a first stream that we're doing. Welcome to the stream. This is Star Wars Galaxies Empire Divided emulator. Those who need a bit of a brief history lesson, back in 2003, a game was released called Star Wars Galaxies. It was innovative, it was brilliant, it was pioneering in every way possible. But unfortunately, for some unknown reason, maybe it's just corporate politics, the distributing company, which will go unmentioned at this time, decided to change the game, and fans of the game left in their thousands overnight pretty much. But then a dedicated group of gamers and coders got together and decided that they were going to bring back the game that they remembered. They started this in 2006. Over 10 years on, they finally got to a stage where the game's playable, and it will soon be launched fully on their live servers. And because they have built this game pretty much from the ground up, it doesn't belong to anyone, it belongs to the fans, it belongs to the gamers. But for the purpose of the stream, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a new character. I'll go with human, it's pretty straightforward. The different races you can choose from, however, though, you've got human, Rodian, Mon Calamari, Bothan, Wookiee, Twi'lek, Trandoshan, Zabrak, Ithorian and Sullustan. Do forgive the fact that the heads are getting chopped off on some of these. The races are actually quite tall, so like the Wookiee, you won't get to see their faces until you start building a character. This gives you a bit of a brief description on the side here with their overall background stats and specializations that they have. The purposes of this particular character I'm going to build, I'm going to go with human. Each of the different races have unique abilities, like humans are generally good all-rounders, but they have leadership skill and artisan experimentation skill bonuses. That basically means that they're good crafters. Rodians have good, I think it's weapon manufacturing skills, so they're great weaponsmiths. Mon Calamari make great doctors. Wookiees have got their own thing. I think they're good at, generally good all-rounders, good at martial arts and creature handling. But for the purposes of this, we're going to go with human. Twi'lek, entertainers. Trandoshans are lizards. They make good bounty hunters and like martial artists. Zabrak, which is the race of Darth Maul's races. And that's Sullustan, was the character that flew the Millennium Falcon alongside General Calrissian in Return of the Jedi, and the Hammerheads, which are the Ithorians. We're going to go human though. I will take you through the character generation. We'll go with the typical Caucasian. You know, for its time, this was actually pretty amazing as part of a character generation came about. The other online games at the time were games such as EverQuest, and also came out just around about the same time was World of Warcraft. So when this character generation came out, this was actually really quite pioneering in its way forward. Another game that also came out around about this time, shortly after Star Wars Galaxies, was City of Heroes. And that had a character generation which I've never seen ever since. beats them all hands down, really, to be honest. But this, you can personalise your characters pretty well with this. So that's, you'll have to bear with me as I'm strained to see what the writing says, because as you can see from the stream, trying to read anything, it was a terrible font size and colour scheme. But unfortunately they kept the classic look, the coders. The guys and girls that got together to recode the game to make the Star Wars Galaxies emulated game version before what it was referred to as combat upgrade. The publishers at the time decided they were going to do this thing called a combat upgrade. Worst decision ever. The whole point of this game was, you'll see when we get in, is the skill system. We'll go in muscles, yeah, about 3/4 on his muscles. Height, yeah, we want a tall character. Yeah, sod it, let's go for tall as we can. Weight, I don't think anybody should be, no body fat, a little bit of body fat's good. Torso, yeah, big chest, 3/4. There we go. And Caucasian, bit of a tan skin, that's alright. Eyes, alright, okay, I like that hairstyle actually, might change his colour. Gonna go with green eyes. Yeah, that's cool. Eye size. You can really make them look beady and small, or huge. An average eye size is okay. Eye shape. Oh, yeah, you can make them sunken. Oh, cut from the side. Yeah, distinctive brow there. Eye angle. Oh, this is important, this one, because you can either make him look, the character look tired and worn out. It's like, oh my god, I'm so knackered. No point smiling, mate, we know you're tired. Go with that angle there, that's good. Nose length, that's the overall length down the face. 3/4 is good. Nose width, yeah. Bring it in a bit. Average. Nose protrusion. Look on side, this one. Oh, the only problem with this is that when you start manipulating the characters, it'll swing around to look on front. That looks alright. Not too big. Face. Yeah, we've already chosen the skin tone. Ears, that's ear size, isn't it? You know what I mean? It just turns. Yeah. Ear size, average. Don't need to be a Ferengi. Age, no age, quantum young. Lips. Oh, lip size, that's the actual, yeah. Give them duck lips. Average would be alright. Mouth size, average as well. Chin, oh yeah. Don't do an underbite. Oh, for fuck's sake, stop doing that. Jaw. Good strong jaw. Cheeks. Yeah, don't need cheeks as razor blades. Ears we've already done. Freckles. Let's get rid of the freckles. Hair. Let's go with no facial hair. Yes, alright. I like that hairstyle. Different. You've got a nice selection there. From a comb over to a long ponytail. What?
I think you're still streaming in Discord, mate.
Alright.
That might be taxing your graphics card quite a bit.
No? It's doing alright, actually.
It will be. It's like
Alright,
streaming twice.
Yeah.
So
I'll sort that out in a sec.
Right.
Once I've generated the character, I'll sort it out in a sec. Oh, by the way, anybody that was watching this, that was Talkie Sparks.
Yo.
And by the way, I'm Deathchester. Should have introduced myself earlier, but I'm Deathchester from Hyel Yeh Gaming. We're the two guys from Hyel Yeh Gaming. Check out our channel. We play various different games. I think the hair colour's fine. Maybe darker, actually. Facial hair. That's fine. Yeah, okay, that's okay. No freckles, no facial hair. Eyebrows are cool. Next. Right, this is where I get to choose a profession. And there are 6 basic professions in the game. They are artisan, scout, I think medic. Scout, medic, marksman, entertainer, brawler, and artisan. Artisan is like a crafter, so that's the sort of character you would choose to be a crafter. This character, however, is going to be a carbiner, and I think I'm going to go with carbine and creature handler. So for the purposes of this, we're going to start out, we're going to be going marksman. This will give me access to a starting packet of weapons that I can choose from. And access to the first starting tree, which is marksman. I will then go out, do some missions, get some money, and purchase scout or medic or something else, whatever it is that I need to go on and do the next thing for the creature handler. So choose marksman. Now we need a name. I don't think it will allow me to have Deathchester. We could try. I'll be surprised if it lets me have that. No, didn't think as much. And I'm not going to be cheesy rather and choose Darthchester. I don't know, what name should I choose? I really need a Star Warsy name. What do you think? Bax? Oh, he's gone. Bax! Actually. No. This is the one thing that always stumps me when doing stuff like this. It's the character name. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it there, and when I finally come up with a name, I shall give you to rejoin me in the next portion of the stream, which will be me coming into the game, which shan't be very long, but rather than you have sat around watching nothing happening apart from him emanating, stroking his chin. Actually, I'll keep on talking, tell you a bit about the history of the game. So back in 2003, Star Wars Galaxies came out, and it had been out maybe 6 months to a year when the publisher and distributor of the game decided they were going to change it. They had a test server. They provided gamers the opportunity to try out their, what they called it the combat upgrade. The fans at the time who did try it out said, please don't do this, don't change it. The whole point of us coming to this game is because it is unique, it's a unique system. You're just turning it into a World of Warcraft clone. If we to play World of Warcraft, we'd play World of Warcraft. But they didn't listen to us. They didn't listen to the fans. And the fans left. When they rolled it out, the fans left. Some servers were dead overnight. People just left the game, and there were buildings and harvesters just decaying, burning out, because the people that decided that was it, sod it, I'm off, just left without doing anything. Just dip one, done one, bye. Biggest corporate decision ever. Biggest, baddest corporate decision ever. And then in 2006, a group of like-minded fans, gamers and coders got together, and they started a project called Star Wars Galaxies Emu Emulated. They were going to rebuild this game up from the ground. You as a gamer would have to own your own copy of the game for your end, but the server end code that they were going to roll out would be built up from scratch. And back in 2016, they launched, I believe they called it Alpha, Stage 1 Alpha, which was Open Alpha. Anybody that's got a game, copy of the game, can come on, install it, download their launchpad, and play the game on their server. They currently have two servers at the moment. They've got a Test Center Nova, and they've got Basilisk. Eventually, Basilisk will be replaced by their official server called Suncrusher, although I believe that name is still being debated on. Nobody knows for sure what it's going to be called, 100%, and no one knows for sure when it's going to go live 100%. Currently, they started doing this phase called open alpha that we're in at the moment. Essentially, it's a fully functioning game, but they're wanting people to play it, stress test it, play on the Basilisk server to find all the bugs, notify them of all the bugs, so that they can whittle them out, get rid of all the bugs and problems and annoyances, things that, funnily enough, some of the things that were in the live game in 2003 that didn't get sorted out for years have actually been sorted out by these guys. Really well done. As off to you. Thank you for committing your time to do this. Because that's another thing as well. They're not getting paid for this. No one's making any money. There's not a secret room somewhere, in the world where a bunch of coders are hashing this all out. This is done on their own downtime, in their own free time. And considering it's taken them 10 years, yeah, it's a long time, but 10 years well worth it. Thank you very, very much. And we need a name for this character. Alright, let's try and go with... Alright, we'll try that. Oh, that name's been taken. Wait a minute. Oh, right. Right, for some reason... it gave me a notice warning me that I'm not only allowed to create one character per hour. That's true. The thing is though, is that I haven't created any new characters. I don't know what it's doing here. So I may have to wait an hour before we start this all over again. Get a new character name. So